15. Stand by, Michael. Coming to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cue.
Good evening. This is Michael Sussman joining you from Mason, West Virginia for tonight's Little Kanawha Conference showdown between your Wahama White Falcons and the road team, the Ravenswood Runnin' Red Devils. We're about 10.5 minutes away until tip-off as the White Falcons 10-4 on the season look to keep it rolling after a 102-34 victory over Hannon on Friday. As for the Red Devils, they've been banged up as of late, missing a couple of key pieces. They fell to Williamstown 61-35 last time out, and they'll remain a little bit hobbled today. More on that later in the broadcast as we look down the line a little bit. Next week we'll have the former Parmar Shootout. They've renamed it. It is the Snyder-Berlin-Utz Shootout presented by Game Changer. So nice and smooth, easy to the point there. Ravenswood going to play Petersburg on 2/11, and the White Falcons will play Huntington St. Joe's. Potential playoff preview on the 12th. So we talked about that with Coach Price during the week because he's one of the instrumental people. He's one of the founders in that event. It's one of my favorites as we talked about it.
So I got the former Parmar Shootout, now the Snyder of Berlin Utz Shootout, also Game Changer in the mix coming up February 10th through 13th. What do we got in store this year?
Oh, my. Some of the top teams, both girls and boys, that's in West Virginia, will be featured at the shootout. And, again, we appreciate West Virginia State and all they've done in helping host this thing. Brian Poore, the head basketball coach there, and their administration have done such a great job of trying to, let us use that facility. And it's a great facility. And if anybody hasn't been there, they need to go because it's a great week of basketball. It's 4 days packed. And we're excited about this year's event coming up.
That is Red Devil head boys basketball coach Mick Price, one of the GOATs in the business, as they say, over 700 career wins, couple of state titles. And so that'll be at West Virginia State. It's a basketball holiday. You got teams coming from all over, and they're right there in Charleston. Coming up in the next, we'll talk to White Falcon head boys basketball coach Billy Zussman about tonight's matchup as we broadcast on 93.1 FM. The Blogston brothers are in the house also, the voices of the Red Devils, the living legends as they're known, so you can hear them on WMOV 1360 AM, 106.9 and 93.5 FM if you're a fan of Ravenswood or just superior broadcasting. We'll step away back after this from Gary Clark Court.
Bob's Market and Greenhouses is filled with excitement and anticipation for all the beautiful flowers, plants, and gardens that will blossom in the new year. Whether you're a seasoned green thumb or just starting out on your gardening journey, Bob's Market and Greenhouses stands ready to help you cultivate a space that is both beautiful and nourishing. From seeds and soils to pots and tools, we have everything you need. Visit our Belpre location with our Gallipolis and Mason locations reopening in March. Bob's Market and Greenhouses, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
Exciting things are happening at Farmers Bank. We're now open in Nelsonville, Ohio, bringing our commitment to local service and personalized care to Athens County. And coming soon, we're opening a new location in Gallipolis, just off Ohio 160 and McCormick Road. More locations mean more convenience and the same friendly Farmers Bank team you know and trust. Stop by to see us in Nelsonville today and stay tuned for our grand opening in Gallipolis. Farmers Bank, we care about you and your convenience. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
It's time to get your wheels rolling along smoothly, and Sassafras Tire in West Columbia is the place to go. Sassafras Tire is ready to meet all of your basic automobile needs with premium tires, wheel alignments, oil changes, and more. Your vehicle will be driving good as new with a top-notch tune-up from Sassafras Tire, located at 4964 Penile Road in West Columbia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
Do you
University of Rio Grande and Rio Grande Community College is committed to excellence in education at an affordable price. With campuses across southern Ohio in Gallia, Jackson, Meigs, Pike, and Vinton counties, obtaining your degree or certification has never been easier. We are committed to your success and offer a wide range of programs, dedicated faculty, and a friendly community. Scholarships and financial aid are available to help you along the way. At Rio, we are changing tomorrows by making an affordable education within reach. Visit us online at rio.edu. That's rio.edu.
Hoggins Usman, located in Mason, West Virginia and Point Pleasant, is a full lumber and retail center, stocking a large line of quality plumbing, lawn, and garden products since 1948. Hoggins Usman has just what you need. Their lumber yard also offers regular and treated lumber as well as plywoods. Also, they're an authorized steel dealer with a full-time steel technician. Open every Monday through Friday and offering full-time delivery. Hoggins Usman, located at 353 Front Street in Mason, West Virginia, and 312 6th Street in Point Pleasant.
And we are back to it on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf. The Wahama White Falcons in the Hoosier pants getting ready to take on the Ravenswood Red Devils on WJEH this evening. Wahama clobbered the Hannon Wildcats 102-34 in their last ball game. Cooper Roush with 21 points, all of them in the first half. As the White Falcons took care of business, those games can be a little bit difficult to evaluate, but what you do know is that you didn't let them hang around. You were the aggressor, and you took care of it there on the road. So I talked with Coach Billy Zuspin at the outset as he's sat over there on the bench, red polo and everything. Kind of looks like Tiger Woods today, red polo, black pants, hopefully feeling dangerous. Here pregame with Coach Billy Zuspin as he get ready to take on the Ravenswood Red Devils for the second time. It was early in the year. They were just coming off of football in the first matchup. But what were the takeaways? What did you see from this year's run in Red Devils?
They're a normal Mick Price, running Red Devils team. It's Ravenswood basketball. A lot of history there. They always have a quality team. They're always competing at the highest level at the AA. So you always got your hands full when you come up against Ravenswood in basketball.
Got to be getting a little tired of Evan Swain at this point, pitching baseball-wise, down low, basketball. What's the approach against him tonight?
Well, he's just a good athlete, and we definitely are familiar with him. Probably more familiar. We're probably almost as much familiar with some of these Ravenswood boys as we are our own sometimes, you think. But no, we just gotta do a good job in the post. Gotta try to limit these rebounds, second chance points, things like that.
That is White Falcon head boys basketball coach Billy Zuspin. We will step away for the anthem, and we are back with Wahama versus Ravenswood.
To upgrade your home.
To hit the road with GoMart. Each month we're featuring a special item to fuel your journey and score you bonus reward points in our Road to Rewards promotion. Each purchase earns you a token, so load up and keep cruising toward big rewards. Plus, the top 25 token earners each month will receive 5,000 additional bonus reward points. Check the GoMart app to see this month's featured item. And as always, earn additional savings on products store-wide with reward member exclusives. Go to gomart.com for more details.
Presents The Adventures of Car Ferry. The Car Ferry says shop pre-owned vehicles at Mark Porter Auto Group and you'll be sure to save because he blasts high prices, which means they have the right vehicles at the right price. You'll be sure to say, Car Ferry, you're my hero.
Car Ferry, you're my hero.
Visit markporterauto.com to see all our locations and get great deals on great vehicles. And be sure to keep watching The Adventures of Car Ferry.
Today.
court guy, stud golfer, averages 11.2 points on the hardwood. And Evan Swain, who we talked about earlier, 8.9 points per contest. The lights will go down as the White Falcons are introduced. Number 15, Cyrus Rickard, a 6'1" sophomore, plays alongside his brother. He's in the lineup. Number 32, Charlie Long, in the post, a sophomore standing at 6'4", averaging 7.3 points per game. And number 12, Wyatt Harris, runs the point, plays stellar defense, caused a lot of disruptions in that game with ball pressure at the pit earlier this season. Coach Mick Price expects his team to deal with it a little bit better this go around, just with more experience. There's more continuity. You know who you are. As the White Falcons start, number 14, Hayden Lloyd, and number 30, Eli Rickard. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis, as we bring you the action from the Mark Porter broadcast booth. Got a full student section up to their feet, and the Spirit Squad in front of them as the White Falcons, white-on-white unis, prepare for battle. Huge little stretch here as you get a date with St. Mary's Saturday, then you play Williamstown next week before the Utes, Snyder, Berlin, whatever, I'll just call it the Parmar. White Falcons will go left to right on the dial. And the running Red Devils right to left is Swain. Will step in the middle of the White Falcon across from Rickard. Ball's in the air, we're underway, controlled by Ravenswood with Francis. And here's the sophomore Curtis calling out the set with Lloyd shuffling in front of him. He'll work right side, bobbled it just in front of midcourt, swooped up by Swain. Evan Swain on the drive, backs into Long, left-hand hook, got it. A little too easy there from a White Falcon perspective. You got to get physical with them out towards the elbow. You can't let them get to the block. 2-0 Ravenswood. Here's Eli Rickard running the point. As he'll cross over, hop, step, fall away, shot, good. Off the window, Eli Rickard, great job taking just a little bit of contact and then finding that corner of the square, 2-2. 7-18, Evan Swain turns at the block, up and under move, and he's got two more, this time with the right hand. Subtle little hesitation there, gave Swain space, and he's lined up one-on-one with Rickard. And Leighton ripped it from Cyrus Rickard. Here's Kellen Lucas in the open floor. He'll pitch to Colin as Leighton cycles it up top of the volleyball line. 1 minute gone, 4-2 the score. Evan Swain jump shot, drilled it. Evan Swain feeling himself with Dawson down early, taking charge. And it's 6-2 Red Devils. Off a long screen, here's Rickard. Works it over to Wyatt Harris. Harris with the ball over his head, goes far side corner to Cyrus. Cyrus Rickard driving baseline, crosses over, up fakes. Francis reached in there and hugged it. That'll lead to a held ball. And the arrow has it staying with the White Falcons. Good play there, active hands by Leighton as Rickard will sling it up top to Cyrus Rickard. Defended tightly by Curtis. Kicks it out to Hayden Lloyd. Lloyd puts it on the deck, and in the hands of Eli Rickard, averaging 20.8. Flings up a three, it's off the mark. Ball loose in the paint. Wyatt Harris, hook shot, no, got his own board. One bounce, it's back up. Again, no good, slapped around a couple of times. And barely kept in by Leighton. He'll rescue it to Evan Swain. Swain pushes the tempo up the floor. Pull-up jump shot, good. Kellen Lucas. So how about 6 points and an assist so far for Evan Swain? As Lucas, the 5'11 senior, gets on the score sheet, it's 8-2 Red Devils. They'll kick to an open Hayden Lloyd in the corner. 3 balls good. Hayden Lloyd cuts it to 8-5. Big time shot for the confidence in the early going. Lloyd can shoot it from there. We've seen that at times as Lucas will give it to Curtis. Curtis, top key with Swain. As Long's guarded him back at the free throw line, he crosses over into a double team. It rolled to Francis. And a jump shot, Colin Leighton off the mark, was hit on the right forearm in the act. And they got number 12, Harris, the first foul of the contest. Colin Leighton, 12 points tonight. It is up and swished. Layton is a microwave that can heat up rather quickly. If he sees a couple go down and gets that confidence, it can be bad news as it's 10-5 Ravenswood. 5:15 and going. Eli Rickard, near side wing. Works right side, cut off by Swain. Curls back behind the line, pitches to Charlie Long. Long over to Hayden Lloyd. Lloyd pitches backwards as Rickard spins looking for space, pitches out to Harris. Skip it back to Eli. 10-5 Ravenswood as Rickard blows past his man and has the lay-in. Nice possession there, making the Red Devil defense move. As Kellen Lucas taking over a lot of the ball handling responsibilities. He'll try to drive on Cyrus Rickard, crosses over to the left. Jump shot over top of him is off the mark. Rebound fought for, slap to Hayden Lloyd. 10-7 Ravenswood, 4:25 and rolling first quarter. As Eli Rickard going to slow things down. Rickard, an efficient player, 46% from the field. He'll go top key to his brother Cyrus. 4:15 and going. Cyrus Rickard hit on the shoulder by Colin Layton, keeps control, up fakes. As Layton jumped on top of him, it'll be a foul on the floor. Nice utilization there of the pump fake. As Cooper Roush going to check out Hayden Lloyd. The freshman shoots the three at 39% as he'll step to the elbow. 10.8 points per contest. Rickard looking, was tipped off the inbounds pass by Evan Swain. Swain kept it in as he threw it to Brooks Wolf. Had that big 6'8" wingspan in front of the ball. Layton will try a three, and he drilled it and one. He was bumped at the end of it by Wyatt Harris. And what did we just say about not wanting to let Layton see a couple go through? So Lloyd jumps back in, and that's a second quick foul on Harris. Coming up at halftime, we'll have Connor Lambert, White Falcon, running back into the broadcast booth to talk about his signing day with the University of Charleston as Layton made the free throw. It's 14-7. Left side drive. Rickard pitches to Cooper Roush. Roush works it to Long. Long into the hands of Cyrus Rickard. 3:45 and rolling left in the first. Rickard lost the handle as Kellen Lucas, or rather Colin Layton, hit the deck. And this time the arrow gives it to Ravenswood. Hayden Young will jump into the contest as he gets Cyrus Rickard out. Got to talk to Connor Lambert. We'll also have Wahama softball player Alyssa Hoffman to talk about her commitment to West Virginia State. That's all coming up at halftime. 14-7, 3:34 and going. As Wolf goes short corner. It's with Evan Swain. Swain out of a double team, turnaround jump shot around the front of the rim. It dropped. He's getting everything to go. Evan Swain with 8 points. That time good defense, just better offense. Here's Rickard spinning. Francis switched on him. It was blocked. Great defensive rotation. Then Evan Swain cleaned it up. As the score stands 16-7 in favor of the Ravenswood Red Devils. Kellen Lucas. One bounce as he's defended by Aiden Young. And it's rifled up top to Layton. It's worked to Brooks Wolf. Deflected out of the post by Charlie Long as Swain tries to get position of it. Evan Swain on the cut. Misfired the pass. Eli Rickard stole it. 2:41 and rolling left in the first. Roush, 3 balls off the mark. And the board corralled by Evan Swain. As he'll slow it down and hand it over to Brooks Wolf, the freshman. These situations, when you have a player like Dawson down, it's good because you can kind of see what guys are made of. They're going to have to play in the playoffs. They'll have to have prominent roles in those games. As Wolf around a Francis screen. Go over to Layton. 2:10 left in the quarter. 16-7 the score. Layton stepped back, now dishes off to Kellen Lucas. And Lucas tells Wolf to switch sides of the floor. as he filters that way now. Here's the Francis screen. Hesitation, dribble drive, up and under floater. It's good. Maestro to the whole possession, then just kept it himself as Kellen Lucas has 4, and the White Falcons will have to stop it. Timeout taken, 18-7, 1:51 left, first quarter action as Ravenswood leads it over Wahama.
Looking to auction, manage, buy, or sell property in Mason County and the surrounding area? Don't make it hard for yourself. Let ERA Town & Country Real Estate and broker Becky Steen-Lambert help you out. ERA Town & Country is Mason County's only real estate office with a licensed auctioneer. Call 304-675-5548. ERA Town & Country Real Estate, located at 1911 Jefferson Boulevard in Point Pleasant, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
WVU Medicine presents Tom Willoughby, Jackson County heart attack survivor.
It's when someone says he's fighting for his life. In my case, that was a misused phrase. It was all the healthcare workers that were fighting for me. From the emergency room staff at Jackson, the life flight crew, Dr. Goddard, and the people in the cath lab here at Camden. I am here today, able to still be a father to my kids, getting stronger every day. So glad that we had this kind of care in our community.
Trust your healthcare to the power of WVU Medicine.
And we're back to Gary Clark Court, 18-7 the score, as the Ravenswood Red Devils lead it over your Wahama White Falcons. Swain with 8 points, Colin Layton with 6, and Eli Rickard with 4 to lead Wahama. Hayden Lloyd has knocked down a 3 as well. As the White Falcons have it with 1:40 and rolling, Cooper Roush driving past Wolf will pull up, and it's off the mark. A board taken by Swain. Good little thought there on the runner, just couldn't get it to go. As the Red Devils up by 11, they'll lead the break. They left Francis wide open underneath, and he was found by Kellen Lucas, as Francis has his first points, 20-7. 1:15 and going. Cooper Roush looking for the angle on Wolf. He lost his foot in and lost the basketball off the pad, as that's turned over to Ravenswood. Good defense there by Wolf. 1:10 and going. First quarter action, 20-7. Ravenswood over the White Falcons. This is the second matchup of the season, the final one. As Lucas will drive again, knifes into the paint, and he's fouled. Billy Zussman, hands up there. Could tell he was saying we can't let him drive. Just one way or another, you got to make Lucas give that thing up. First personal on Hayden Lloyd, 58 seconds left as Kellen Lucas will swish it. And Lucas with 5. Second one up. Off the side iron, Evan Swain, offensive rebound. And he's backing down his man, fouled. Rickard got a piece, got his own board, put back no. This time Charlie Long will clean it up. As the White Falcons take it past midcourt, 45 and wind it. 21-7 score. Through the legs a couple times for Roush. Roush pitches to Rickard. 38 ticks left, and is going to get whistled for a travel as the shoulder ran into Swain, then the foot dragged. So 37.4 seconds left. Ravenswood executing well tonight, at least until then, as they threw it away off the inbound steal from Hayden Lloyd. 30 seconds left. There's Cyrus Rickard. Back to Eli. Let's see how deliberate the White Falcons are here. Normally they'll take the best opportunity. Rickard blocked as Swain got a piece of it. And that's a shot that looks like it's open. That'll stay with the White Falcons. But Swain closing out at 6'8", so he can be all the way by the free throw line, really in front of it. And still, it's not that hard to get the hand up. As the White Falcons going to switch inbounds plays in a box set. As Lloyd will flip it into Rickard. 15 seconds. Eli Rickard keeping the pivot foot to a cutting Roush. Roush over the defender. No. Rebound. And off on the putback. Jacob Francis with the board. It's up the court. Here's Layton. 5 seconds left. Colin Layton kicks to Lucas at the buzzer from 3. It's off, but there's a whistle as the far ref put the arm up. Let's see what it's for. It's going to be on Cyrus Rickard. He hit him in the act of shooting. Was hoping it wasn't so. As Lucas will knock down the first. He's got 6. Alan Lucas, brother of Alex Eatham, West Virginia amateur champion golfer and an all-state golfer himself. Has just worked his way up through this basketball program. Now as a senior, playing a prominent role as he knocks that one down. He's got 7. Shout out to Mike Lucas if you're out there listening tonight, as that's off the mark. Rebound, Eli Rickard, 2 seconds left. And the buzzer will go off as the final seconds come off. 23-7, Ravenswood over the White Falcons. As we're back after this on WJEH 93.1.
Brinker Machine in Leetart, West Virginia is the Bend area's center for commercial and industrial machining and fabrication services. Family owned and operated since 2012, Brinker has lathes, brake presses, and custom welding. And the qualified professionals at Brinker Machine are equipped with a boring mill, milling machine, and CNC plasma cutter. Call 304-882-0000 for more information. Brinker Machine, located at 5488 Graham Station Road in Leetart, West Virginia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
WVU Medicine presents Tom Willoughby, Jackson County heart attack survivor.
Is when someone says he's fighting for his life. In my case, that was a misused phrase. It was all the healthcare workers that were fighting for me. From the emergency room staff at Jackson, the life flight crew, Dr. Goddard, and the people in the cath lab here at Camden. I am here today, able to still be a father to my kids, getting stronger every day. So glad that we had this kind of care in our community.
Trust your healthcare to the power of WVU Medicine.
23-7 all Ravenswood here in the early going at Wahama High School, as Ravenswood down its top player, or top guard at least, and Noah Dawson has not missed a beat. They're up by 16. Evan Swain set the tone early with 8 quick points. Then Kellen Lucas came in, took advantage of some opportunities at the free throw line. He's got 7. As the White Falcons, only 3 made field goals there in the first, looking for offense as they started out with Rickard, turnaround jump shot, up and swished. That's a shot he works on a lot. He's confident in that fade away. Rickard, the quick steal. Rickard will fall to the ground, blocking the call. And that'll lead to free throws. Owen Curtis took the contact. And Nick Price seems to think he had his feet set, as he'll plead his case. And Rickard, 6 points in the game. First free throw. Up and good. And Rickard with 5. And the second one, money as well, 23-11. As the White Falcons get 4 quick points. That's the energy you want out of the break, as it's to Layton, smothered instantly by Hayden Lloyd. Colin Layton will race up the court and stops as he'll back down. Lloyd picks up the dribble, kicks it to Owen Curtis, and it's to Lucas. 7:25 and roll in second quarter. Switches directions a couple of times. He'll try the long 2. Gets short and rebounded by Roush. 7:15 and going. They push it forward to Rickard. Rickard working on Swain. Turn the corner on him. Left-hand layup. Got it. Thought that was an interesting matchup tonight, because Swain is the only one that really has a chance with Rickard's wingspan, but he's more of a big Rickard's a guard type, as the White Falcons going to force a 5-second call and the turnover. So deficit at 10 here, 23-13. Hayden Lloyd, gotta go. And it's over top of Roush. He saw him late, they miscommunicated. Here comes Ravenswood after the steal. Swain will try a floater, and he made it. It was an awkward one, and Swain initially wanted to pass it and then just realized he had enough room. Just kind of like a hot shot in an arcade or something. 25-13, and there's a quick steal from Curtis. Curtis bobbles it, gains control, as Lucas will push it ahead to Colin Layton. 6:30 and winding second quarter. Layton around a Francis screen and was off on the roll. Just rushed it a little bit. Francis was open, and then they threw it off the back pad. Ravenswood by 12, 6:20 and going. Aiden Young will check to the scores tape. It's over to Cyrus Rickard. Rickard faked it. As Long will go top key. And a foul called on the floor. A hold. And they got number 2, Layton. As they'll go ahead and let Young jump in. Out comes Lloyd. Second personal there on Collins. Second team foul of the quarter. As Young inbound short to Rickard. Rickard, left hand floater, no. Cyrus Rickard got the offensive board, then lost it off his knee. At least appeared to be the case. Let's see whose basketball it is. Okay, so it was off Ravenswood, White Falcon ball. Near side wing, Rickard. 6 minutes left in the second. Shuffling across from him, Layton. He got a step past him, floater, off the mark. Karam off the board, Long slapped it for a second, then it touched the baseline. And it's Red Devil ball. As Brooks Wolf will come back in, gets Layton out. McPrice has only gone 6 deep so far. Wahama's played 7. Inbounded to Wolf. And Wolf leading the charge. Whip it to Curtis. 5:45 in winding as we're inside of the Mark Porter broadcast booth on WJEH. Cooper Roush slapped it away for a second. Curtis regained control. Then it was deflected off of Francis, but a foul stops the possession. And they got Long on the contact. So on the floor, underneath inbound. Reminder at halftime, we'll have the 2 signees that are playing college ball for Wahama, Alyssa Hoffman and Connor Lambert at halftime. Lambert going to UC, Hoffman to State for softball. Baseline jump shots off for Kellen Lucas. Cyrus Rickard outlet pass was slapped by Evan Swain. As Billy Zuspin just says, slow down. .5:25 and going. As Eli Rickard will dribble handoff to Cooper Roush. Roush cycles it over to Young. Young into the hands of Cyrus Rickard. Back out to his brother. 5:13 and going. Up fake from Eli. Spin move. Finger roll good. Put him in the blender. It's 25-15 Ravenswood. That was surgical. Inside 5 minutes left in the second. You've been able to get to this point a couple of times. You can't trade baskets. White Falcons needing stops. As Brooks Wolf will fake a couple of passes. Now works it over to Jacob Francis. Francis up top to Lucas. Here's Swain with it. As they switched Eli Rickard onto him. A little bit of a matchup zone. And he got a piece as Swain went up. It stays with the Red Devils. Bounce to Wolf. Wolf out front to Curtis. Volleyball line. It's with Kellen Lucas. 4:27 and winding. Into the hands of Francis, and then Aiden Young with the contact up high there on Brooks Wolf. Got him with a piece of the forearm up by the shoulder area. As Wyatt Harris will jump in. Aiden Young checks out. Harris, the 5'10 senior, good passer, 37 assists on the year. Need him here defensively. Lucas almost got a backcourt violation, hesitated for a second and looked at the ref, and then fell down with the ball, was called for a travel. And Coach McPrice going to go ahead and get a 30-second timeout. 25-15, little sign of life here in the second quarter for Wahama. As we're back after this on WJEH 93.
It's how we think about primary care at Jackson General. We're the only local community healthcare providers backed by the power of WVU medicine. Self-schedule today at mywvuchart.com.
The White Falcons with Roush, Cyrus Rickard, Wyatt Harris, Eli Rickard, and Charlie Long out there. As Eli Rickard will go to work on Swain, spins around him. This time Swain rejected it from behind on the run out. Kellen Lucas at the block, misfired. Couple of slaps for the board. The White Falcons got it. Outletted to Eli Rickard. Inside 4 minutes till halftime. Eli Rickard kicks to the corner. Wyatt Harris up faked the three, then took one, and it's off. Francis able to slap the rebound to Kellen Lucas. 3:44 and winding. Cyrus Rickard trailing defensively as it's bounced up top to Curtis. Curtis finds Wolf into the hands of Jacob Francis. 3:33 and ticking. Still in that matchup zone. Long staying in the heart of it. And now the White Falcons across from their men. Eli Rickard defending Swain. Swain turnaround jump shot from 13 feet is off, and the board grabbed by Rickard. He was fouled immediately by Wolf. Third team foul of the quarter. No free throws yet. And the first personal on Wolf. 15-25. Ravenswood over the White Falcons. Here's Rickard. Pitches to Harris. Baseline drive. Rickard got the defender up in the air, was slapped on the arm, and Cyrus will head to the stripe. So Cyrus Rickard shooting free throws here. If you're keeping score at home, Eli Rickard with 12 out of 15 White Falcon points. So hopefully this will get the support going as Cyrus Rickard drains the first. The only other player other than Eli that scored was Hayden Lloyd with that corner three way back early in the first. Second one's off the mark, board from Evan Swain. Layton will come up to the scores table. As Jacob Francis threw it errantly. It's barely run down by Wolf in front of the sideline. And then the White Falcons bail him out with a foul as Eli Rickard jumped into the back of Owen Curtis while he was receiving the pass. Ravenswood wearing the 44 Jerry West patches all season in honor of the late great logo. So Layton running the point. Colin Layton, 5'10 senior, has 6 all in the first. Up top it's with Swain. Swain into the hands of Wolf. Wolf dishes off to Colin Layton. Layton, couple of turns, dribble hand Lucas. Kellen Lucas past the top of the key. Will slow down, pitches to Wolf. Brooks Wolf had it ripped for a second, then on the cut goes to Swain. Swain could have dunked it, just laid it in. He's got 12. Swain covers a lot of ground with just a couple of steps as he joins Rickard as the leading scorer. There's Harris by the White Falcon logo. We'll shoot it over to Cyrus Rickard. Off a Harris screen, Rickard will work. 1:51 left until halftime. Cyrus Rickard jump stop at the block, shoots it over the defender, no good. Offensive board, Charlie Long, and he's got the putback. Long first points, 27-18. The 6'4 sophomore averages 7.3 per game. Here's Layton streaking down the lane, cut off by Long, back cut. Francis was blocked initially, and the putback, an easy one for guess who? Number 32, Evan Swain. His dad, Wes Swain, up top there in the bleachers, the head baseball coach. Did a little hot stove with him this week. Straightaway threes off for Harris. Long board controlled by the Red Devils with Jacob Francis. Scramble for the ball. Cyrus Rickard, some contact with Kellen Lucas, who fell into the door. No foul call either side. Like the no call there, just good hard basketball. And got the mayor, Christopher Clark, in the house too. Busy night, you never know who you're going to see here in Mason. 60 seconds left. Red Devils by 11. Near side corner, Swain dissecting options, tries to go baseline. Harris switched on him, he lost it, and the White Falcons turned him over. Wyatt Harris made that whole thing happen. He recognized the situation, came from the guard position on the opposite side and was able to knock it from Evans. So 45 ticks left until half. Here's Eli Rickard. Just over the free throw line, goes to Cyrus. 35 and rolling. Pitches to Eli Rickard. Rickard in the paint. Right hand scoop shot. It was around and fell out. The Red Devils will have 25 seconds as Lucas slows Cyrus Rickard all over him. And the White Falcons go ahead and foul. The right play, you had one to give. As long as that's not going to... that actually not ideal. Harris called for his third. If somebody was going to give that one, you'd prefer them to have 0 or 1. So that could have some implications there in the third quarter. And I think that's Zussman's message right now. 20 seconds. Far side wing, it's with Swain. Swain goes to Layton, volleyball line. 12 seconds left. Aiden Young all over. It's to Brooks Wolf. Wolf puts up a 2 in the air. 7 seconds left. Top key, Francis. They go to Layton. Far corner 3, no good. The White Falcons get the rebound as time expires and the score stays there. The White Falcons able to keep it in shouting distance as Ravenswood leads 29-18. It's halftime. We will talk to the players that signed. Connor Lambert, Alyssa Hoffman coming up during the break. You won't want to miss that as you're listening to White Falcon basketball on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf.
It's time to make your dreams a reality by finding a lovely new place at Home Pro Custom Builders in Point Pleasant. Family owned and operated for over a decade, Home Pro specializes in custom modular and mobile homes. They offer full service excavation and septic installation services as well. Come on down to Home Pro Custom Builders at 2201 Jefferson Avenue in Point Pleasant. Model homes are open for viewing Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information, call 304-675-4386 and check out the website at HomeProWV.com.
Everyone needs a hand sometimes. Hope Gas is here to help. If you're having a hard time with unpredictable gas bills, Hope Gas's budget billing program offers a set payment every month, making it easier to manage your budget and avoid high winter bills. Enjoy peace of mind with consistent payments and no more surprises. Sign up for budget billing today and take control of your energy costs. For more information, visit hopegas.com or contact the Hope Gas customer service team at 1-800-688-4673.
Bob's Market and Greenhouses is filled with excitement and anticipation for all the beautiful flowers, plants, and gardens that will blossom in the new year. Whether you're a seasoned green thumb or just starting out on your gardening journey, Bob's Market and Greenhouses stands ready to help you cultivate a space that is both beautiful and nourishing. From seeds and soils to pots and tools, we have everything you need. Visit our Belfry location with our Gallipolis and Mason locations reopening in March. Bob's Market and Greenhouses, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
Exciting things are happening at Farmers Bank. We're now open in Nelsonville, Ohio, bringing our commitment to local service and personalized care to Athens County. And coming soon, we're opening a new location in Gallipolis, just off Ohio 160 and McCormick Road. More locations mean more convenience and the same friendly Farmers Bank team you know and trust. Stop by to see us in Nelsonville today and stay tuned for our grand opening in Gallipolis. Farmers Bank, we care about you and your convenience. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
It is halftime here at Gary Clark Court. 29-18. Ravenswood leads it over at Wahama. And yesterday was a special day. It was signing day. High school athletes made the official commitment to where they're going to play next year, as we've got Connor Lambert, the West Virginia Offensive Player of the Season this year. You're going to the University of Charleston. What'd you like about that Golden Eagle program?
The thing with Charleston kind of happened similar was Marshall. Their head coach left and had about 30 hit the portal, and about 5 senior receivers graduate. So they have a lot of open space for new players. This is the biggest class they've had in most school history, with 40 freshmen coming in.
So you mentioned that you had some D1s in the mix. How many schools were there, and just what led to the final decision?
I was talking to Maine a little bit during the summer, but the coach I was talking to ended up moving to a D3 in Pennsylvania. So I ended up with a couple of D2s in West Virginia, and Charleston just had the best offer, just close to home. Can't beat family.
You did a little everything offensively for Wahama, receiver, running back, special teams. Did they give you an idea of how you're going to be utilized down there in that offense?
They want me at slot receiver. They want me to play in the slot on their offense. I think it'd be a good fit, and they want me to do some kick and punt return too as well.
How do you have to kind of transition to that role? What do you got to work on?
I got to work on a lot of my. I got to work on just, I don't even know.
Scoring touchdowns.
Yeah, there's a lot to receiver. Personally, I think it's more to running back than there is to receiver, but I don't know.
As we're here with Connor Lambert, we had a lot of fun broadcasting your games this season. Some of the highlights were literally cracking up from the booth. Give me your favorite run personally. What was it?
Shoot, that's a hard one.
Plenty to choose from.
It'd have to be one of the ones in the state championship. Even though they weren't the best runs, they meant the most, so I have to say one of those.
Has that sunk in, just to be able to wrap up your legacy with a title? What does that mean to you?
That means a lot. That was the goal for all of us since freshman year, and we knew it was achievable. We just had to work hard for it.
That is the offensive player in the year in the entire state, Connor Lambert. He's off to the University of Charleston. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We'll step to another break. It's 29-18 as Ravenswood leads it over Wahama here at Gary Clark Court. This is high school basketball on the Wolf.
Exciting things are happening at Farmers Bank. We're now open in Nelsonville, Ohio, bringing our commitment to local service and personalized care to Athens County. And coming soon, we're opening a new location in Gallipolis, just off Ohio 160 and McCormick Road. More locations mean more convenience and the same friendly Farmers Bank team you know and trust. Stop by to see us in Nelsonville today and stay tuned for our grand opening in Gallipolis. Farmers Bank, we care about you and your convenience. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
It's time to get your wheels rolling along smoothly, and Sassafras Tire in West Columbia is the place to go. Sassafras Tire is ready to meet all of your basic automobile needs with premium tires, wheel alignments, oil changes, and more. Your vehicle will be driving good as new with a top-notch tune-up from Sassafras Tire, located at 4964 Penile Road in West Columbia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
The University of Rio Grande and Rio Grande Community College is committed to excellence in education at an affordable price. With campuses across southern Ohio in Gallia, Jackson, Meigs, Pike, and Vinton counties, obtaining your degree or certification has never been easier. We are committed to your success and offer a wide range of programs, dedicated faculty, and a friendly community. Scholarships and financial aid are available to help you along the way. At Rio, we are changing tomorrows by making an affordable education within reach. Visit us online at rio.edu. That's rio.edu.
We continue on at halftime here at Gary Clark Court. 3.5 minutes left. The White Falcons trail 18-29 to Ravenswood. As we talk to the signees, we've got Alyssa Hoffman, softball player, going to West Virginia State. So just take us through your decision. What'd you like about their program?
My main decision was really just the fact that I could be close to home. I mean, I have a lot of people that have really helped me get to where I am today. And I just wanted to help honor that by staying close to home and just making sure that they could support me through my collegiate career just like they did ever since I was 7, 8 years old. I mean, I could have went to school far away and just done the whole college experience, you know, out on my own. But I just really wanted to stay close to home and make sure that the people that supported me could still support me through the rest of my career.
Yeah, it really is a family affair coming up as a player. You've pitched, you've played in the outfield. Did they tell you kind of what your spot's going to be?
So I'm going to West Virginia State as a utility player,
okay.
So I'll mainly play the outfield. You know, I got some reps in the infield, but that's pretty much my goal from here on out is after this spring season is to really just turn my attention to the outfield and do the best that I can out there.
Girls basketball-wise, you're the point guard there, too, getting ready for softball season. Also, you've had a lot of progress, 10-4 this season. What's worked well?
I really think that the coaching has really helped us. You know, we switched from last year we were primarily zone defense. We play a really tough man-to-man, so that has really helped keep our opponents that are scoring 50, 60 points a game, and we're holding them down to 25, 30 points a game. So I really think that change in defense is what helped us achieve these better wins, and just we have a better flow of offense. I mean, I've played with these girls ever since I was little, and as my senior year, and there's 6 of us, we just have a great flow, a great chemistry, and it's really all tied together for us this year, and I think that's been a big part of our success.
And it's even more so that way softball-wise. You have every single starter back. I know last year didn't end how you planned or wanted it to. How motivated are you to get another ring?
Oh, I am more than motivated.
Yeah.
I mean, even with basketball, there will be nights that I'm out pitching till like 9 o'clock at night. I mean, I really want to get after this, and so does everybody else. It's all we've talked about. Yeah, we have our focuses on cheer or on basketball or on other sports, but it all comes back to softball and how much we really want to go out with a bang.
You know where you put your head down at night in that regard. Did you add a pitch in the off-season, anything to the arsenal you might want to give away? I don't know.
Yeah, I really worked on my rise ball over the offseason, and I've added a screwball to the arsenal, so I can't wait to use that this season to help propel us to more wins and a more competitive season as we strive to go back to states.
That is Alyssa Hoffman. Will broadcast softball on the Wolf as well as baseball. It's kind of a split schedule. As we thank you for stopping by. Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
We're going to step to one more break. When we come back, it's the start of the third quarter. Ravenswood versus Wahama.
The Universal Auto Group presents The Adventures of Car Ferry. The Car Ferry says shop pre-owned vehicles at Mark Porter Auto Group and you'll be sure to save because he blasts high prices, which means they have the right vehicles at the right price. You'll be sure to say, Car Ferry, you're my hero.
Car Ferry, you're my hero.
Visit markporterauto.com to see all our locations and get great deals on great vehicles. And be sure to keep watching The Adventures of Car Ferry.
Take forever.
At Home National Bank, we take the stress out of a busy day.
Well, I better get started.
With our detailed online and mobile banking, we can save you time for the important things you need to do. Visit any of our locations at Racine, Syracuse, Middleport, coming soon to Ravenswood, West Virginia.
Go to bank. Got that done. Now that was easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Home National Bank. It's easy.
They have Wolf, Lucas, Francis, Layton, and Swain. Layton will pull up from the elbow. It's off the back of the rim. Slap for the board. And there was a foul somewhere in the wrestling match. A push. They're going to get Charlie Long for it. You could kind of hear the determination there with Hoffman as it pertained to softball. I kind of implied at Ravenswood with Macy Casto, knocked him out of the postseason last year. As Swain missed it initially, got his own board. It slapped low. He got that one too. Kicked it out to Colin Layton, and Layton hit the three. I don't know what Evan Swain had for breakfast this morning, but he's been unstoppable. And Layton with 9 points. Jump shot off the mark for Rickard. Long board controlled offensively by Hayden Lloyd. As Eli Rickard will turn behind the three-point line, goes to Cooper Roush. Roush shoots it over to Cyrus Rickard. Rickard across a screen, goes to the other side of the lane. Triple team. Colin Layton grabbed it and stole it. 14-point deficit here for the home team as it's to the far side corner. Up fake from Wolf. Goes to Evan Swain. Swain looks back to head coach Mick Price. And it's in the hands of the point guard, Kellen Lucas. Around his man. Pull-up jump shot. No good there for Kellen. Eli Rickard, the White Falcon leading scorer with 12. And Swain's got 14 to lead everybody. Baseline inbound, Brooks Wolf. Surveys around the court. It was bobbled by Francis. He went to the corner, jump shot, drilled. Kellen Lucas in double figures with 10. On the dime from the senior Francis. And the White Falcons in some trouble here, down 17. 6.5 left in the third quarter. Slapped by Kellen Lucas. It stays with Wahama. Jump shot, Cooper Roush. Good off the glass. We'll take them however we can get them. White Falcons cut the deficit to 14 points. As Roush gets on the score sheet. There's Evan Swain spinning past the backcourt. Goes front court to Francis. Francis finds the freshman Wolf. He had his pocket picked. It was Cooper Roush. Roush at the cup, easy lay-in, got it. Back-to-back buckets for Cooper Roush makes it 35-23. Floated inbound, stolen. Hayden Lloyd on the ground. The ball was. It's to Eli Rickard. Rickard kicks to the corner to Cyrus. 3 balls up. Good. Cyrus Rickard with the 3. And you cut it to 9. 5:30 left here, third quarter action. As Nick Price tells Lucas to come get the ball. But Wolf hounded by Roush. They get out of the double team with Layton. Low pass scooped up by Eli Rickard. Long pass up the floor to Cooper. At the cup, no good. 2 deflections. It's going to stay on this end of the floor with Wahama. As the tempo has picked up drastically here in the last minute of play. They go out to Hayden Lloyd. Lloyd bumped on the shoulder, crashes to the ground, and no foul was called. And if there was any contact, it would have been on the floor early on in the possession. But the officials let it go as Maverick will come take care of a sweat spot. Today's broadcast brought to you by Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Student section clapping in unison as Kellen Lucas will shoot it over to Wolf. Wolf low post, Evan Swain. Swain working on a couple of bigs, gets the up and under move, and he has 2. The Twin Towers were there. Rickard as well as Charlie Long. Evan Swain, good footwork, good control, able to get around him. And the White Falcons whistled for a travel on their way to the cup. In comes Wyatt Harris with the 3 fouls. He'll get Hayden Lloyd out. As we got 4:37 remaining in the third quarter. And Wahama going to some full court pressure. They let him enter it to Layton. Layton goes back to the middle of the floor with Lucas as the defense retreats. So just showing the press. As Lucas turns a couple times, he's got 10 points. 4:20 left third quarter. It was slapped from Brooks Wolf as Harris got a hand to it. And the coaching staff really complimentary of the number of deflections that Harris causes. A lot of times leads the group. Near side corner, Swain goes to Colin Layton. He has some space, misses the 3. Fight for the board. Long came up with it. Here comes Wahama, trailing by 11. It's in the hands of Cooper Roush. Roush, pull up, jump shot, got it. Stopped on a dime, made it over his man. Roush has 7. 37-28. 3:45 and going. Here's Layton with Roush shuffling across from him. Whips it up to Jacob Francis. Francis running the show, finds Wolf. Wolf, couple of chest passes. It's with Lucas, low block. Triple team. This time the White Falcons steal it from Swain. That's how you take away the best option. Up fake Wyatt Harris in the other direction. Bounces it to Cyrus Rickard. Rickard underneath Charlie Long trying to get to the shot. Missed it. And the Red Devils force the stop. 3:13 and going. Pull up jump shot. Kellen Lucas good off the glass. Too easy. And Billy Zussman assertively he will.
Are you hampered by huge company internet's poor service? Does it go out at the worst times? Is it nearly impossible to reach customer service or get them to respond in a timely manner and actually fix your problem? New Era Broadband is different. We're local. We all live in this area and we know your frustrations. We care that your internet service works and that you receive fast, friendly service that fixes your problem right. Give us a call today at 740-992-0620 and be sure and tell them that Neb sent you.
Town and Country Real Estate, located at 1911 Jefferson Boulevard in Point Pleasant, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
And we are back on WJEH 93.1. The Wolf 39, or rather 39-28. Ravenswood leads it over the White Falcons. Coach Zuspin emotional there in the timeout. You just got to cut out the easy baskets that Ravenswood's getting, the open jump shots, the putbacks. As Harris will whip it across the court to Charlie Long, and a travel called as Long shuffled the feet before he worked the pass up top. .250 and rolling. Third quarter action. As Owen Curtis, back turn to the basket, is hit on the shoulder by Cooper Roush. Foul on the floor. It'll be an inbound along the sideline. As Kellen Lucas whip it into Curtis. Curtis conducting the traffic, goes open to Kellen Lucas. Lucas with the White Falcons switched on him, bounces it out to Owen Curtis, gets it back, corner three off the mark. Evan Swain, offensive board, hook shot is good, no good off the side of the rim. And it was deflected out. It'll stay with Ravenswood. Cooper Roush with 7 third quarter points. As the Red Devils gotta hurry here. Gotta be close to the 5. They got it in, but threw it to no man's land. Eli Rickard will just let it bounce out of bounds. Mick Price's facial expression tells you everything you need to know. .226 left in the third, 39-28. Rickard finds Cooper Roush. Roush pulls up the free throw line. He was hit around the head area as he went up, so he'll head to the stripe. And Curtis got him. So here's Roush. He's turned up the aggressiveness here in the third quarter. Averages 10.8 points per contest, had 21 against Hannon, and has the first. Roush, 45% from the field on the year. Much better free throw shooter, up over 80%, has a second, and 45% from the field, also incredible. Really efficient as it's into Layton. 2:12 and winding, third quarter. And it's to Francis. Francis to Swain. Eli Rickard defending the ball. And Kellen Lucas has it. As the White Falcons tight man-to-man. Swain matched up with Rickard. Hop step. Searches for an option. Tries the fall away. It deflected off Francis's leg over to Wahama. Here comes Eli Rickard leading the break. Home team trailing by 9. Cyrus Rickard, 3, no good. Long board, got the rebound, missed the putback. It's a scrum for it down by the baseline. And it'll stay with Wahama on the held ball. As Rickard will search for an option for the second time. Evan Swain just took it. Here comes Curtis racing up the floor, 1.5 minutes and going. And the basketball bounced off of his leg as Coach Mick Price will check Wolf back in. Reminder, Wahama's got St. Mary's next on Saturday at 6:15. Three-pointer, Roush, good. Hand down, man down. Roush drills it, 39-33. And the White Falcons with some hope. Here's Colin Layton. Kicks it out. Lucas finds Wolf. Three-pointer short. 1 minute left as Wahama in the backcourt with Cyrus Rickard. He'll cross over twice. Up fakes, lost it momentarily. Here's Cooper Roush, who sprints over to the opposite wing. Why not? And he hit it. Cooper Roush with an all-world third quarter. Cuts it to 39-36. The fans can't believe it. The White Falcons were down 17 earlier in the quarter. They now just trail by 3. Wolf with Francis in the corner. The Red Devils call out the set, 20 ticks remaining as they share it in the backcourt. Noise picking up. Kellen Lucas to Francis, 10 seconds left. Third quarter, Lucas missed, and he got the foul call. And we see who they got. It was Cyrus Rickard. Somewhere on the path to the basket, apparently bumped him. Rickard could read his lips there, said he didn't touch him. Really don't have a good angle here from the broadcast table. So Lucas, free throw up and good. 15 points in the third quarter for Cooper Roush. And we saw it at Southern. He had 4 threes in the fourth quarter. 21 points in the first half against Handon. When he gets going, he gets going. And Lucas 2 for 2 slows the run. 41-36, 4 seconds left. Cooper Roush from the parking lot. Got it! Cooper Roush at the buzzer. To end the third quarter, it's 41-39. The White Falcons have cut the deficit to 2. Do not change the dial. We're back after this.
French City Homes at 269 Upper River Road in Gallipolis, Ohio, is loaded with beautiful sectional, modular, and single-wide homes. Locally owned and operated since 1969, French City Homes puts the customer first above all. Their experienced team will find a home that fits your needs and budget. French City has gorgeous ready-built homes that will make a perfect space for you and your family. French City Homes in Gallipolis, supporting local high school football coverage.
Brinker Machine in Leetart, West Virginia is the Bend area's center for commercial and industrial machining and fabrication services. Family owned and operated since 2012, Brinker has lathes, brake presses, and custom welding. And the qualified professionals at Brinker Machine are equipped with a boring mill, milling machine, and CNC plasma cutter. Call 304-882-0000 for more information. Brinker Machine, located at 5488 Graham Station Road in Leetart, West Virginia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
And we are back on 93.1 The Wolf. And Cooper Roush is out of his mind as this gym has woken up. It's 41-39, as we said. White Falcons sliced a once 17-point deficit to 2. And it was an 18-point third quarter there for Cooper Roush. That is Klay Thompson-esque. As the White Falcons defend, here's Kellen Lucas. Bounce pass Colin Layton. Layton was fouled in the act of shooting. As Roush came across, he thought he got all ball. So Layton with 3 free throws. Unfortunate break there. As Layton has 9 in the game, he'll hit the first. 12 points per game for Colin Layton. Caught up with him earlier this year. He said that it just feels good when he can get into a rhythm. Said the one time he hit 9 threes in one game. And he'll go 3 for 3 from the line. The Ravenswood lead back out to 5. As that was expensive. Here's Eli Rickard running the point, dribble handoff. Cooper Roush open 3 again. And this time it's off, put back off for Rickard. He got the rebound a second time, then a fight for it ensues. Jump ball. Arrow keeps it with Wahama. And here comes Maverick. As we're brought to you by Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. The box inbound set as per usual. Cyrus Rickard fakes a couple of passes. Goes near half court. Harris leaps up and gets it. As Rickard's got it. Through the legs, it's to Cooper Roush. Roush hoists a 3. And it misses. Offensive board. Cyrus Rickard power dribble, and he's fouled. The wing players for Wahama right now doing a good job crashing the glass. And Roush kind of gave Zuspin a look like, should I keep shooting? And coach said, heck yeah. Wyatt Harris echoes the same sentiment. Those were two good looks. As Rickard short on the free throw. The 6'1 sophomore averaging 10.3 per game. Has 4 tonight. He'll bend the knees. It's up. And he's got it. 44-40. And again, we got to deal with a sweat spot. It doesn't surprise me. It's a little bit heated in here tonight. As Lucas will enter it to Owen Curtis. Ravenswood with Swain, Layton, Curtis, Lucas, and Francis out there. 7:15 and going. Curtis bounces to Swain. Swain shoulder into Long. Threw a wild pass. Lucas kept it in, but threw it right to the White Falcons. As Eli Rickard will cross half court with it. Dicey moment there as he didn't know the pass was for him. Rickard towards the right side, missed it. And Jacob Francis with the rebound will outlet to Kellen Lucas. 6:52 and winding. There's Lucas, finds Curtis. Short corner, Francis. Skip pass to an open Layton. 3 balls up off the side iron. Charlie Long fight for the rebound with Jacob Francis. And this time the arrow with Ravenswood. And those are the winning plays. Coach Price said that there's times where he wants Francis to shoot a little more. That open jump shot, probably one of those situations, but doesn't give up on the play, stays with it, causes a huge tie-up. And Swain has it out front. They'll give it to Layton. 6:35 and ticking. White Falcons trail by 4. As Lucas has got it, out by the beak of the Falcon. They'll float it over to Layton. Layton with Harris jumping across from him, cycles it to the corner. Short corner, Francis, same pass, same shot, Layton, and this time he takes advantage. Excellent offensive trip from Jacob Francis, and it results in Colin Layton points. He's got 6 in the fourth and 12 in the game. Check that 15, I should say. Near side corner, Harris. Up top, Eli Rickard. Rainbow 3, swish. Immediate answer. And this is a time, if any, to bear down and get a stop. As again you slice it to 4, you've been as close as 2. Dangerous pass. It's ripped away, rolling on the ground. Ground ball keeps it with Ravenswood. Corner 3, in and out for Lucas. Rickard trying to tap the board to himself, lost it off the fingertips. So it's out here, Ravenswood inbound. Here's Curtis, a survey, goes up top, Swain kicks to Colin Layton, high 3 is good. The senior hitting some daggers. That's his 4th triple. And again, you trail by 7. Cooper Roush to Harris. Up top, Rickard. Rickard through the lane. Strong on the runner as Francis will give it to Curtis. Curtis up the floor to Kellen Lucas. Lucas advances it to Layton. And this is the thing about Ravenswood. They're going to be organized. They're going to have sets. As Mick Price gets a 30-second timeout. And we'll step to a break on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf.
For premium coverage on home, life, auto business, and more, stop by Julia Davis State Farm, located at 2926 Jackson Avenue in Point Pleasant. Julia Davis is proud to provide insurance and financial services to the good folks of Mason, Meigs, and Gallia counties, as well as to those in all surrounding areas. Julia Davis State Farm, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Call 304-812-5126 to schedule an appointment today. Julia Davis. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
(53-50). Ravenswood leads it over the White Falcons. Colin Layton with 15 points. Cooper Roush had 18 for Wahama, all coming in the third quarter. As the Red Devils out of the timeout, they'll go across half court to Colin Layton. Yo-yo it to Curtis. Curtis to Lucas. Kellen Lucas around the horn. Colin Layton, far side corner. Francis, again, they leave the open shooter. They collapse on him this time. Rickard blocked Lucas. Great recovery. And in the open floor, they're going to get Kellen Lucas. He thought he was pushed. And I think he's got a strong case. There was an extension of arm. Mick Price can't believe it. We love the home team, but we call them how we see them. Probably fortuitous there as Charlie Long, near side corner, works it out to Eli Rickard. 4.5 and ticking, steps into the three. It's up. It's off the side of the rim. Scramble near the cheerleaders. They keep it in, the White Falcons do. A deflection as it went across half court. Wahama ran it down, but it's live as they throw it to the corner. Harris, three in the air, and no good. Long board run down, and like a pinball, Curtis crashes against the back pad, but he was pushed there. And that's a foul on Wahama. As Curtis exits, and Brooks Wolf back in. Tonight's game brought to you by Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Check out WMOV, WJEH every day for the best talk and country. As Swain will pivot a couple of times. Backs down Rickard, kicks out to Lucas. Lucas steps into a 17-footer. It's in and out. And again, just a vicious fight for it. Francis had the basketball. Kellen Lucas has it. And into the corner with Francis as the trap comes in. Defensive rebounding has been a challenge at times. Credit Ravenswood for just the intensity underneath. Swain, top key. Francis. We'll look back to Coach Price, who lost Alfred, and his grandson Bo Bennett had to make up for some new players in the backcourt. They're finding their way over the course of the season, but making progress. All about playing your best basketball come tournament time as they just share it and let some precious time bleed off this clock. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Here's Colin Layton. Bounced into the hip of Roush. Still has the ball. Finds Francis. And at some point here, probably going to have to think about fouling. Maybe at around the 2.5 mark. As Francis has it at the wing, trying to shield off Rickard. Coach Zussman wanted a push-off. 2.5 and winding. Evan Swain in a bit of trouble, finds Brooks Wolf. He's left all alone. And Coach Price did not want a shot there, just wants to continue to work it around. And Eli Rickard almost got the foul there, trying to slap it for the steal. And now Mick Price will burn a full timeout. So a little stall ball there, 53-40 is the score. We're back after this on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf.
Hoggins Usman, located in Mason, West Virginia and Point Pleasant, is a full lumber and retail center, stocking a large line of quality plumbing, lawn, and garden products since 1948. Hoggins Usman has just what you need. Their lumber yard also offers regular and treated lumber as well as plywoods. Also, they're an authorized steel dealer with a full-time steel technician. Open every Monday through Friday and offering full-time delivery. Hoggins Usman, located at 353 Front Street in Mason, West Virginia, and 312 6th Street in Point Pleasant.
Everyone needs a hand sometimes. Hope Gas is here to help. If you're having a hard time with unpredictable gas bills, Hope Gas's budget billing program offers a set payment every month, making it easier to manage your budget and avoid high winter bills. Enjoy peace of mind with consistent payments and no more surprises. Sign up for budget billing today and take control of your energy costs. For more information, visit hopegas.com or contact the Hope Gas customer service team at 1-800-688-4673.
2:18 left in the ball game. Ravenswood, after burning the better part of 60 seconds, will inbound at the sideline. They throw it to Evan Swain, who lobs it out of a trap to Kellen Lucas. Here comes Cyrus Rickard. He'll get the foul. They're going to have 2 more to give. And that the 4th on Cyrus. I think they'll bring in Austin Blackshire at the next possession to get one as Ravenswood inbounds it to Lucas. 2:10 left. Cooper Roush now missed on the foul as Lucas will scramble around. And now he fell down with the ball. They did not call a travel. I guess determining he got the pass out before he hit the hardwood. 1:54 left. As Coach Price is adamant here in the face of Lucas. So Austin Blackshire will come in. That ended in an Eli Rickard second personal. So 4 team fouls at this point. Three men stacked up as Swain cuts towards the block. They throw it to Colin Layton. Layton spins away from Roush. He finds Evan Swain with 1:48 left in the contest. And he's grabbed by Eli Rickard. And at this point will shoot free throws. So Evan Swain's 16 points tonight was really in attack mode from jump. Speaking of Ravenswood, got to talk to Matthew Cart earlier this year. Their former All-Staters. Swain will miss off the side of the rim. Cart playing some really good ball at Washington and Jefferson this year. Actually had 30 points in a game. That was why we were talking to him. As that second free throw off. 1:45 left. Backcourt. Push to Cooper Roush. Roush steps back behind the line. Up top to Rickard. Rickard to Cyrus Rickard. To Wyatt. Corner 3. Missed everything as Jacob Francis got the board. 1.5 minutes left. Here's Layton. Bounce passes to Jacob Francis. Francis is fouled by Wyatt Harris with 1:24 left. Actually, they'll get Roush his 3rd. And Wolf will swish it. Be sure to hang around for our Home Pro Custom Builders Wahama Player of the Game, as Wolf will rattle in the second. The Bloxton brothers will have the Ravenswood Tyler Shank State Farm Player of the Game. 1:20 and wind, and that's over on WMOV. It's in the corner with Wyatt Harris. 3 ball, got it this time. Cuts the deficit to 6 as the clock continues to go. There's Colin Layton past the defender as he switched onto, and Cooper Roush went ahead and get the foul. There's different philosophies here. You can go for the quick steal. If you don't get it, take the foul. I think that's what Wahama wanted. But that being said, only a minute left. Those seconds are valuable. Colin Layton, 18 points on the night. And strong on the first attempt. Reminder, check out the Valley today on WMOV from 4 to 6. Keep you up to date with everything going on in news, sports, information. Had a good spot today with the signees over at Eastern High School. And free throw good for Layton as the score goes 53-46. And we'll step to another break on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf.
It's time to make your dreams a reality by finding a lovely new place at Home Pro Custom Builders in Point Pleasant. Family owned and operated for over a decade, Home Pro specializes in custom modular and mobile homes. They offer full service excavation and septic installation services as well. Come on down to Home Pro Custom Builders at 2201 Jefferson Avenue in Point Pleasant. Model homes are open for viewing Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information, call 304-675-4386 and check out the website at homeprowv.com.
Looking to auction, manage, buy, or sell property in Mason County and the surrounding area? Don't make it hard for yourself. Let ERA Town & Country Real Estate and broker Becky Steen Lambert help you out. ERA Town & Country is Mason County's only real estate office with a licensed auctioneer. Call 304-675-5548. ERA Town & Country Real Estate, located at 1911 Jefferson Boulevard in Point Pleasant, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
Wahama with the possession, 53-46, 1:01 left. As Eli Rickard will pick it up at the logo. Tries a deep three. It's up and a short. High board is fought for. Cyrus Rickard has it as he'll rifle it up top. And Rickard this time drives, gets the finger roll. 53-48 goes the score with 46 seconds left. And another timeout taken.
Auto Group presents The Adventures of Car Ferry. The Car Ferry says shop pre-owned vehicles at Mark Porter Auto Group and you'll be sure to save because he blasts high prices, which means they have the right vehicles at the right price. You'll be sure to say, Car Ferry, you're my hero.
Car Ferry, you're my hero.
Visit markporterauto.com to see all our locations and get great deals on great vehicles. And be sure to keep watching The Adventures of Car Ferry.
Trust your healthcare to the power of WVU Medicine.
(53-48). As it's an underneath inbound here, rather a length of the floor situation for Ravenswood. A packed line across the foul line as Wolf will throw it into Colin Layton, instantly swarmed by Young and Austin Blackshire. As Billy Zuspin points to Cyrus Rickard, Cooper Roush. As Mick Price tells Swain to come over for instructions with the rest of the crew. $19 points for Colin Layton. And the senior up to an even 20. As Blackshire, Young exit. Wahama 10-4, Ravenswood same record. As we battle in the LKC West tonight, Layton hits the second and gives Ravenswood a comfortable cushion, 55-48. Eli Rickard faked a three. Cooper Roush lets it rip. It's off the mark. 33 seconds left in the game. And Wolf to Lucas. Lucas is fouled by Wyatt Harris. And a lot of the fans thought that he got the ball cleanly. And it did look like he got a lot of basketball. That'll be his fourth. A couple of fans start to head for the exits. Good showing tonight by everybody in the community coming on out during a weekday, sticking around till 9 o'clock. As Lucas in and out on the free throw. Mick Price, the self-proclaimed free throw shooting coach at Ravenswood, not thrilled at the moment as the second one missed. Remember one time last year, Mick wanted to fire himself. As Harris will throw it up high to Rickard. Rickard one bounce, hoists a wing three, it's off. And with 14.7 seconds left, Wahama, I think yet to wave the white flag as Blackshire and Aiden Young will come back in. And a full timeout taken by Mick Price. You're listening to White Falcon Basketball on 93.1 The Wolf.
Bob's Market and Greenhouses is filled with excitement and anticipation for all the beautiful flowers, plants, and gardens that will blossom in the new year. Whether you're a seasoned green thumb or just starting out on your gardening journey, Bob's Market and Greenhouses stands ready to help you cultivate a space that is both beautiful and nourishing. From seeds and soils to pots and tools, we have everything you need. Visit our Belfry location with our Gallup Police and Mason locations reopening in March. Bob's Market and Greenhouses, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
What is hometown? It's Friday night football and other youth sports. Home National Bank, your hometown bank, congratulates our young athletes. At Home National, we believe the lessons learned on the athletic field are lifelong, and we say thank you to the parents, volunteers, and coaches who make sports happen. At Home National, we also say, Go Bucks! We're proud supporters of the Ohio State University and OU, Home National Bank, with locations in Racine, Syracuse, and Middleport. Member FDIC.
55-48 the score. The Ravenswood running Red Devils well on their way to a bounce-back victory after the tough loss to Williamstown. Swain trying to wind up for the inbounds pass. Goes short to Francis. Francis rolled it over to Brooks Wolf, who was fouled with 11.1 left. We will take on St. Mary's next. Wahama will, a team that Ravenswood beat handedly over the last weekend. The Blue Devils that wear purple, a tad down after an impressive run over a number of years with Coach Barnhart. They got a great facility over there, St. Mary's does. We went there last year. They'll come here this year, as that is around and good for the freshman Wolf. And he's got 3 points. And 4 as the second one goes. There you go. Free throw shooting Coach Price. Cooper Roush, 9 seconds. Eli Rickard at the 5 points, misses. And with 2, there's a tie up and a jump ball. So Wahama gonna drop to 10-5. And Wolf will steal it out of the inbound. That'll do it. 57-48. Ravenswood takes it on the road and completes the season sweep over the Wahama White Falcons. When we come back, we'll give you our Home Pro Custom Builders Wahama Player of the Game.
Exciting things are happening at Farmers Bank. We're now open in Nelsonville, Ohio, bringing our commitment to local service and personalized care to Athens County. And coming soon, we're opening a new location in Gallup Lease, just off Ohio 160 and McCormick Road. More locations mean more convenience and the same friendly Farmers Bank team you know and trust. Stop by to see us in Nelsonville today and stay tuned for our grand opening in Gallup Lease. Farmers Bank, we care about you and your convenience. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Bob's Market and Greenhouses is filled with excitement and anticipation for all the beautiful flowers, plants, and gardens that will blossom in the new year. Whether you're a seasoned green thumb or just starting out on your gardening journey, Bob's Market and Greenhouses stands ready to help you cultivate a space that is both beautiful and nourishing. From seeds and soils to pots and tools, we have everything you need. Visit our Belfry location with our Gallup Police and Mason locations reopening in March. Bob's Market and Greenhouses, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
To upgrade your home with a comfortable new setup, stop by Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Main Street Furniture and Flooring offers a wide selection of premium sofas, recliners, mattresses, and more. And if you're looking to renovate from the ground up, Main Street sells and installs quality carpet and flooring products. Call 740-691-5125 for more information. Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
It's time to make your dreams a reality by finding a lovely new place at Home Pro Custom Builders in Point Pleasant. Family owned and operated for over a decade, Home Pro specializes in custom modular and mobile homes. They offer full service excavation and septic installation services as well. Come on down to Home Pro Custom Builders at 2201 Jefferson Avenue in Point Pleasant. Model homes are open for viewing Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information, call 304-675-4386 and check out the website at homeprowv.com.
And it's time for the Home Pro Custom Builders Player of the Game. Tonight it is Cooper Roush with 18 points, all of them coming in the third quarter, and got to show the crowd one of the best individual short spurt shooting performances I've ever seen. He just gradually kept scooting back and back and back, and the heat check one almost tore the roof off the building, but unfortunately it didn't last long as Ravenswood would settle down. They'd answer with some big shots from Colin Layton, who had 21 points, and pull out for the 57-48 victory. Other high scorers tonight, Eli Rickard with 17 points. And for Ravenswood, Evan Swain had 16. Kellen Lucas had 14. A big thank you to Dave Miller back at the studio for operating the board, and to Tom Sussman for handling the production. And on Sunday, we will have the Super Bowl on WMOV 1360 AM, 106.9 and 93.5 FM. So check that out. This has been Michael Sussman. Red Devils win it over Wahama. Have a great evening.